Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up? It's your boy Supreme the Car Guy, and in this video, we're going to be going over the Skyline GTR CRS. What's it? Clubs Race Sport. That's what the CRS stand for. Anyway, before we get to that, I need you to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and my apologies for being away for so long. I had to take care of some personal things, but all of that is worked out, and I will bring you more consistent content and better content. I have a couple plans as far as what I'm going to be doing for new content, car builds, etc. And if you like in the comments, you can let me know what you guys think, because I'm thinking of doing the like a couple builds from a Bentley build. If I can find a cheaper Bentley, I'll do a Bentley build. Do a W12, even though a lot of people don't like that one because they say, oh, it's a lot of maintenance and this and that, a lot of maintenance issues. It's not, maintenance friendly and blah, 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 blah. But I'm looking at that. I'm going to be finishing up the Civic to get it ready for race season coming up. No, I'm not a drag racer. We doing autocross, etc. Possibly a drift car. Let me take this off. Possibly a drift Z later on in the future. When the money gets right, we're gonna be doing that one too. But me doing a couple of things. I'm gonna also do a review on the M3 high mileage after 116 plus thousand miles on the F80. Problems that may have occurred when I've owned it, and how does it ride? All those little things. But we're going to have these things coming up in the near future. So in this video, I'm going to be reacting to the 750,000 Omori factory R34 GTR. Let me bring that up. And you guys know how I feel about Skyline R34s and etc. Like I said, I love Skylines, but I love all JDM cars. I really do. But for the prices that they want now, I don't think they're worth it. I think you would be better off buying an exotic. It'll be a lot better, unless you have it as a museum piece. If you have a Skyline R34 as a museum piece in your garage, whatever, you might bring it out a little bit on a Sunday. Okay, but as far as trying to go out there for some cars and coffee with the boys and do show off, and because if you break something or you hit a deer or something, you in trouble. So they don't have no Skyline R34 bumpers in the junkyard, so that insurance gonna, total you out. So and then as far as parts, I always say, good luck. Your car gonna be down 3 to 4 months. How I know? A good friend of mine, he called around for some Skyline information. A couple of known shops who build Skylines, these RB26 motors, etc. And the quotes they gave him were insane for just 500 to 600 horsepower, reliably. Like they say, reliably. And they said the same thing I said. You break something, alternator, whatever it is, your car going to be down for 3 to 4 months just for regular basic maintenance parts. So is that a rabbit hole you want to go down? Fine, if your pockets are that freaking deep. But I can say, if it's a museum piece for you, in your garage or whatever, and you're not building anything and whatever, and it's not really a car that you plan on like really going out with like that. I mean, anybody that has a Skyline in America, trust me, they're gonna be bringing that shit out. Like, let's just call it what it is. It's worth it if you got it as a garage piece, a museum piece. But if you're going to be trying to prove something with it, you're going to go down a real deep freaking rabbit hole. And like I say, a lot of these Skyline enthusiasts or whatever, they're not that could afford to build. They're not being honest. They're not telling you what it really costs. I know what it costs. We gonna have a video one day where we gonna get into the cost, and in the future I'm gonna bring some of my people on, and that we gonna have these discussions. So you guys know, you kids who think y'all gonna go out there and take out this crazy loan and buy you a JDM Skyline and bring it to America and do some Fast and Furious shit, you gonna know that that's further from reality than you think. Anyway, let's get into the content. Let's get into the video. 1 second. Here we go.
Point one.
Beautiful car.
Hey everyone, Larry Chen here. I got my buddy Brian. We're gonna check out a really special car, 0.0 kilometer R34 GTR.
Yep, delivered from Nismo.
This is what I love about Top Rank. You come here and just look at this scene. Oh my goodness, R33, R32, R34.
I would like to add one more thing. That R34 CRS that they're looking at, that's a one of one. Okay. And again, the JDM cars are beautiful. Back when we were early 20s, 19 years old, that would have been a dream scene to see all those damn JDM cars, blah blah blah. But man, anyway, let's get back into it.
S15, A86. We're not here to talk about that. There's so many cool cars here. We're here to talk about the brand new car from Omari Factory.
Nismo CRS. This is a car that we commissioned to have built nearly 5 years ago now. Right when the CRS program was starting to ramp up, we knew that was gonna be relatively popular. The actual first CRS is with, I think it's the first one, with Chrome Cars. We met, I believe, in Germany. They have like a proto CRS, and that's from 2012. So the CRS program dates back pretty far, but just recently, they've developed the capacity to start building more and more cars. So I think they can do about 5 of them a year. So it took us a while to get this one, but we had ordered this one years ago and it just got delivered. So this car arrived in August, right before Monterey, where one pretty well-known sold. You and I were there for it. You covered the auction, and we were a little nervous as to how that car was going to do at auction, but it ended up doing well, and ours sold immediately after. So this one is a little different from that one in that we went with the kind of classic gray from Omari Factory. So this is the color that you get if you go with the default color. We liked that because, you know, the Nismo has a really distinct color on the R32, which is similar to this. The Z-Tune all came in one color. So our kind of hope was whoever was interested in this car was going to want that factory default color, which I think looks really, really good on that car. Some of the other ones that are out there, like yellow or purple or black, are going to look like kind of somebody made their car look that way, I think, in the long run. But having a color that's only available through the CRS program on a CRS is kind of what we were banking on as being like really distinct with this car.
Wait a minute. So let me get this straight. This was for sale.
This was for sale.
For $750,000.
$750,000, yeah. So
and then you just sold it.
We just sold it. Yeah, so the car is actually staying here in California.
Did you hear that? $750,000. Like they say in finance, the price of a good is what someone else is willing to pay for it. Now, that's true. But when $750,000, okay, some people might say, oh, but it's a one-of-one Skyline for a Nissan. It's not worth it, in my opinion. And honestly, to a lot of people who actually like do cars, it's not worth it. $750,000 for a Nissan, dude. You're gonna come out here with the set, bro. You can get you a Lamborghini Aventador for $750,000. And I could tell you one thing: you're gonna have a way better time in that than you would a Nissan 1999, 2000, 2001, whatever you may call it, CRS or whatever the F it is. Like, I mean, Larry Chen, I love his content. Haggerty, I love their content. You know, I am subscribed to them. I watch their stuff, you know, but $750,000 for a Nissan is not worth it, bro. It is not. Like, at the end of the day, like, I love JDM car, but at the end of the day, it's still only a Nissan. It don't matter what is Skyline, is 1 of 1, is 1 of 10, whatever. It's still that. And like I say, I refuse to believe that anyone in Japan is paying any of these Skyline inflated prices. If a Japanese guy, and I want to see the proof of this. If a Japanese guy say, I want to buy an R34 GTR V-Spec nerd, whatever the fuck it is, right? You mean to tell me he's going to pay what we're paying over here in the States? You out of your fucking mind. In my opinion, I believe all these inflated prices is just to rip off Westerners. I'm dead serious. Or anyone outside of Japan. Because there is no fucking way. No fucking way. I'm serious. I'm going to always push back on this. All of you Skyline heads out here, oh, my Skyline. I'm going to always push back on this. Because it's not worth. If you've driven exotics or anything, you would know. Like, see, because I have, right? And we're going to hopefully later on make content on with exotics and things like that. Hopefully. You know, let's see. You know, I could get some people to chime in. I know a couple guys with some Lamborghini, Ferrari shit. But if you've ever driven exotics, right? And they don't have to be 1,000 horsepower. They don't have to be 900 horsepower. That shit, that's irrelevant, okay? If you've ever driven exotics, you would understand why. When at a certain money price, at a certain price point, you go to that level. If you've ever driven them, I could give two shits about 1,000 horsepower, 900 horsepower. Who cares? If you come out here with 900 horsepower in the R32 with rust and all that shit, and you blow a Aventador SVJ's doors off, and you and your boys high-fiving, guess who could go to Roof Chris with his chick, or pick up a chick from Roof Chris? The dude in the SVJ. Guess what you gonna go to the parking lot and high five a bunch of dudes. You know, that's just what it is. You drive exotic, you gonna see why at a certain price point you just move to the next level. You don't spend 6 figures on JDM cars that could rust 1999, can't find parts on them, blah blah blah. You got to put mufflers and shit. No one really gives a shit about 900, 1,000 horsepower at a certain money price point. They don't. You know, I mean, I love this stuff just like anybody else, but like I said, it's getting ridiculous, dude. And I think the more we vote with our dollars and say no, the shit's gonna stop. Because it is infuriating, because JDM cars were not meant to be 1%er nouveau riche cars. Like, they were meant to be a car that you can mod up a little bit at a decent price, and you could rock with some of the higher level cars. They were not meant to be a Lamborghini Aventador, Ferrari 488, some even LaFerrari prices. And then you got some Skylines creeping up to a Bugatti, like a Z-Tune. Like, at that point, it's either You want to drive a Bugatti or you want to drive a fucking Nissan? Like, the smart people gonna pick the Bugatti. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have, it's gonna cost you a lot more to maintain that Bugatti, but you can't. Hey, the experience is the freaking experience. Would you spend millions on a Z-Tune, or would you go spend a couple? You could save you a million or something and go buy you a Bugatti Veyron or something. I'm going with Bugatti. I don't give a shit what y'all say. And then if you're a single man, you better not be riding around those Skyline. Because if you're a single guy and you straight, you're gonna be only one. Dude's only gonna want to ride with you. So anyway, let's keep going. I'm running my mouth too damn much. I know y'all like, shut up. All right.
It's going to stay local, which is awesome. We're delivering it to PPF tomorrow. They fully PPF because the guy's going to drive it, which is amazing. We're doing
which is
California
stupid.
Also, so the car will be certified for California exactly like this in this configuration. So
the guy's gonna drive it, which is stupid, because then you're gonna have to be finding all those parts, and that's when you're gonna ride. What am I saying? That's when you're gonna go down that deep rabbit hole. And if you can afford a $750,000 Nissan, you can afford some better shit. Maybe the person who has this car, maybe he has exotics, because look, let me tell you something. That's not a regular Joe that's spending $700,000 on any car. I don't give a shit what you tell me. I know, okay? Because I know people who has high-end luxury exotics and all this shit, and I'm gonna tell you right now, if you could spend that, you're not an average Joe. But anyway, even if you spend that, it's not worth it, you know. If they were still making Skylines, it'd be worth it. But anyway, let's keep going.
Okay, and then why is it that this individual didn't just order one from Nismo? Why is it that he's buying this one?
Yep. So right now, if you order one from Nismo, you are looking at 2032 before they would even start building your car.
Shut up.
Yeah. And then from there, however long it takes them to complete it. If you want to wait 7 years.
Wait a minute. So it's 2025.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
October 2025.
Yeah.
2032
is what they're estimating right now as an actual list. So if you call Nismo, they might tell you it's going to be 3 to 4 years, but actually, that's about how long it's going to be. It's a long way right now. The CRS is. They're going to build
Is it just one guy doing it?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, they can build 5 cars a year currently. What's 4 now? I think it's 5. Think of how many people in the world probably want one of these.
Okay, so then, can you tell us when you ordered this? Because you just took delivery of it.
Yeah, we just took delivery. We placed the order about 5 years ago. We ordered the car now. It was delivered to us. It was completed from the time of order to the time of completion was 4.5 years. Time of delivery was 5.
But you guys had the foresight to know that this would go up in price.
Yeah, and also know that the wait list was eventually going to become eternal. Right now, what you're paying for is the ability to have it now. It's no different than when we did show or display on the R34 GTRs, is you could buy a midnight purple one right now, for whatever we were selling it for, or whoever was selling it for, or
Okay, ladies and gents, you know what he just said? If you got the money to buy this, don't buy it. Just go get you some exotic shit. Go get you a R8. Go get you something else. Did he say it takes, you won't have it until 2032 if you order one right now? So if you can afford a car in the high 6 figures, why would you wait that long for a Nissan? Does that even make sense to you? Think about it. If you can afford to pay 6 figures for a car, why the hell would you wait for somebody to put a bunch of aftermarket shit on an old Nissan? No. He's pretty much telling you, you're stupid. I mean, he's saying it nicely, but you're stupid. Go spend your money somewhere else. That's not worth it. Like, this JDM game is just way out of control. It is not worth it, bro. Honestly. And I love Skylines. I love them to death. I love the way they look, sound. I love the R33s, the R32. I love them so much, but there is no way in hell you're going to catch me. And I can definitely afford one. There is no way in hell you're going to catch me going through this. Not after the shit that I've driven. Like, it's way better stuff out there. Like, it's way better stuff out there. Way better stuff out there. Don't fall into this trap. Anyway, you know, the video, it's, I can't watch this whole thing. It'll make me really upset because it's, in my opinion, I think they're ripping people off. I really believe so. I don't think that somebody's lying. You know, I'm not saying that guy is, because obviously that's his passion. He's doing what he do. Shout out to him. Shout out to Larry Chen. Great content. I think you guys need to check him out. Honestly, this is on. I'm gonna have his channel in the description below, because this is from his channel. If you guys want to check out the rest of the content, go ahead. And you know, Larry Chen, but don't do it. Anyway, it's your boy Supreme the Car Guy coming at you with another one, and I am out.